Well, hello everybody and welcome to Digging Halton. I'm really digging Halton this week and you'll see why a little bit later. I got a little Irish going on in the background there in regards to St. Paddy's Day tomorrow. Today is officially known as St. Practice Day among us Irish. I'll get into that a little bit later. Okay, Google, stop music. That's a little irritating, actually. I apologize in advance for the length of this video. It's a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but I didn't want to cut anything out because it's all pretty interesting, and I think you'll enjoy it. A couple housekeeping things before we get started. Stay tuned for more news about the giveaway. The draw will be held on April 15th for subscribers. I'm edging up towards 30 subscribers now. The goal is 50. But all of your names will be placed in a random selection draw, and one winner, I'll get into that more later on in the wrap-up, but if you have subscribed and your subscriptions are set as private, you'll either have to set them as public so I can see who you are, or send me a little comment below this video on YouTube. That way your name will go into the draw. Also, unfortunately, family members will be excluded from the draw. It's a little bit redundant, you know, if I give this to, you know, one of my kids or whatever. But so in advance, I'm telling everyone that family will be excluded from the draw. I think that's only fair. What else? I'm consulting with a friend of mine who I hope will be able to help me do a professional video intro for my Digging Halton series. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, so enjoy the video and we'll see you at the wrap-up. Okay, I just got my first good signal of the day. Not sure what it is. It's in the high 70s, low 80s on the Garrett AT Pro. I dug the hole, but I haven't located the target yet. It's not in the hole apparently, or if it is, it's a lot deeper. Oh, there it is right there. It's in the plug. So let's get the little shovel out here. And let's see exactly what we got. Should be right about there. You're seeing this as I am, so it's right in my hand here, and it appears to be a piece of foil, or at least that's what it looks like. Can't really quite make it out. It's certainly not a coin anyway. I'll drop it in my bag and bring it home and clean it off. It might be a crumpled up piece of jewelry or something. Let's see if there's anything else in there. No, that's what was making the signal. So I guess that's what it was. Catch you on the next one. Okay, this seems like a good signal as well. It was only in the high 60s, low 70s from the surface, but once I dug a hole, I got a higher reading. Let's see where it might be. Okay, it's right at the bottom of the hole. That's either a good sign or a bad sign, because if it's deep, chances are it's old, but if it's deep, it could also be just big iron. We'll just dig the rest of this out here. See what we get. That's something there. I don't think so. Let's see if we got it. Okay, it's out, I think. No, better turn that on again. Still in there. It's hard to dig with one hand and hold the detector, or hold the camera with the other. Yeah, if it's any deeper than this, I'm going to have to turn off the camera and get out the big shovel. Get a few scoops out of there. See where it is. Well, I think it's out. Yeah, it's out. It's right over here. See what it is. It's a key. I love finding keys. Don't know why. Looks like an old house key. Nothing really ancient. Let me get it. Let me get it in the frame here for you. There it is. Oh yeah, just a key. I'll show you it again when I clean it up. Okay, just got another signal right next to that key there, and it's coming up like a coin. I would say a penny. It's right there. Let's see what we got. No, that's in the hole. Oh, it's deeper than I thought. Okay, get out my little shovel here. I'm trying to do this on film at the same time. Must be just about touching it there, because okay, it's not a coin. It's a bottle cap. I mean, the detector is designed to find things that are round and metal, so it's doing its job. Catch you on the next one. Okay, I just got a nice solid 82 here, which usually means a coin, probably a penny. Let's have a look. It's in the plug. Break that apart a little bit. Get my probe out and check it out. Right there. Just check that again. Oh, there it is. It's not a penny. It's a loonie. One thing about loonies, you know, they're not really old. But I'll take it. $1's a dollar. Okay, this is also a potentially good signal. Low 80s, steady. And it's right here in the plug, so let's have a look. See if I can see it. I moved it. Right there. And it's a bottle cap. Or is it? No, that's not even it. No, it's a penny. You can tell already by how green it is. I don't know what age that would be until I get home and clean it up, but yeah, definitely an old green penny. And I'll clean it up and show you in the wrap-up. So, what are the chances of getting 3 coins in a row? Pretty good, I think. Got that loonie, penny, and I think I've got another penny here somewhere. Although it's not showing up here. Right in there. Do a little bit of digging here for this one. But there it is, right there. It's deep. And it's just a penny. Again, can't get a date off it right now, but it looks modern. It looks pretty modern. Might be able to see it better than I can at this point. So, catch you on the next one. Okay, we could be on a roll here. Just a foot away from that penny. Got another decent signal. It's a little bit deeper, I think, than the last one. It's right in the side of the plug there. Let's see if I can pry this off with my hands. It's still there. It could be just a big piece of metal. I have to get my little shovel out here. Sorry for jumping around here all over the place, but okay, that should be out now. It's right here somewhere, I think. Yeah, there it is. It's not a penny. It's not a loonie. It's a quarter. And it's not silver. That's a shame, but hey, it's a quarter. I like it. And it's in good shape. Nice patina on it. Really nice colors. That's the way they come out here. So, yeah, modern Canadian quarter. And on a roll. Okay, I just dug another Canadian quarter right beside that other one. So I imagine it's about the same vintage. Let's look at the front and we'll see. Sorry. Yeah, so it is a modern Elizabeth quarter, but again, nice shape. Really nice shape. So yeah, lots of coins around here. Just want to get some older ones. So I'll catch you on the next side. Okay, got a really nice high signal here. It's still in the hole, right there on the side. So let's just dig this out, see what it is. First silver of the day, maybe? No. How about an old aluminum pipe of some kind? Yeah, aluminum piping. That's all it is. But that comes up like crazy, like a really nice high signal. Thought I had something, but on to the next one. Okay, I just got another nice signal here, coin type of signal, and it's right in the plug. Just sounded that out with my probe. So it's right here. I think it's got to be some kind of a coin. Let's see if I moved it. Oh, it's still there. Where are you? Up here a little bit more. Oh, it's ringing, like it's sounding up like a champ, but where the heck is it? Oh, it's out somewhere. Alright, I'm going to push it back in the hole there, I think. Yeah, there it is. It's a loonie. It might be something old and silver, but that's okay. I'll take it. On to the next one. Okay, I didn't film this little dig here because I really didn't think it was going to be anything. It was deep. It was reading really, really high, like 99. Usually that means big old iron, like rusted iron will come out that way. And I found something I really enjoy finding. I wish I had a live dug it, but that's okay. It's still in the hole. I'll show this to you. You'll be able to recognize it right away as part of a kid's toy gun. At least I'm assuming it's a toy gun. It sure looks like it, but very elaborate. And it was a nice one back in the day. I'll take that one home and clean it up and see what kind of research I can do on it. It's probably circa 1950s, but it was about well, you can see about 12 inches down in this hole here. This is my little shovel. That's 9 inches long, 9-10 inches long. So it'll give you an idea how deep that was. But a pretty nice find. An old kid's cap gun, very heavy too. So I'll be enjoying cleaning that up and showing it to you in the wrap up. Thanks for watching. Okay, I just swung over this area here and got a coin signal. I thought the ground would be frozen here, so I wasn't going to dig it, but right on top of the ground. Show you what we got. If I can get it in the viewfinder, there we go. It's a penny right on top of the ground. Don't even have to dig for it. I don't know how old that is, but it's a penny, and I'll clean that up and show it to you later. But it's nice when you can just find stuff right on top of the ground. A good surface find. Okay guys, I just found something that's really cool. I love finding stuff like this. Haven't quite cleaned it off completely yet, but it looks like a military pin of some kind. It's a chevron, green and gold color. It's still got the shanks on the back. Don't know anything about the history on this, obviously. I don't see any writing on it at all. But what a cool find. It was only about 4 inches down and gave up a really nice signal. Not gold, obviously, but probably brass. And yeah, so if anybody knows anything about this, please leave a comment, because I'd be most curious to find out. Thank you. Okay guys, it's getting near the latter part of the day here, and my time is just about up, but just wanted to show you something here. It's kind of neat. Every once in a while you come across this where you get a decent signal and you recheck your hole, you get another decent signal, and it just keeps on happening. Well, this is what's happening here. I pulled up a couple pennies and I pulled up a couple more. I don't know how many's here yet. There's 2, there's 3. Let's see if there's any more.
See more green down there, but that's just from the impression left. Let me just take my probe here and see if there's any more noises. Oh yeah, there's noises. Let's see what we got. Hopefully there's more than just pennies. There's another one. Very green. See if there's any more. Yeah, there's something left in there. Like some silver, if possible. I'm being greedy, I know, but no, that's just the impression. Oh, what have we got here? What have we got here? This is silver. This is old silver. That's 10 cents. I'm just gonna pop that little bit of dirt off there. Yeah, it's worn, but that's a King. I think that's a King Eddie. That's got to be like early 1900s, late 1800s. Well, my first silver coin of the year, and it's a beaut. Well, it's not in great condition, but man, I love finding these things. So persistence pays off. I kept digging in that hole with the pennies. Came up with a silver dime. I'll do more checking on it when I get home and see if I can get a date off it and let you know on the roundup. But yeah, nice find. I'm not going to clean it off anymore here. Just going to rub it at home with water just to preserve whatever is left on there. Not much, but it's a silver dime from probably the early 1900s. I'll let you know. Hi everybody, so I'm getting back out again today to my stomping grounds, the fairgrounds here. It's a cool day. It's +3 degrees, overcast with the sun trying to peek through every now and then, but thought I'd get out for a couple of hours. The ground should be thawed for the most part, and we'll see what we get. I'll keep you posted. Okay, I've been here literally 7 or 8 minutes. I've already dug up 4 pennies, and then I came across this. It was a very weak signal, and it was down about 8 inches. But guess what? I got my second silver coin of the season. This is a dime. It's a young Elizabeth. I won't be able to read it without my glasses on in terms of a date, but you might be able to see it there. Is that even the back of it? It is. No, I can't see it without my glasses on, but I can definitely see a young Elizabeth on the front there, and it's got all the appearances of silver. So that's a great find. I'm scoring well here at this old fairgrounds every time I come out. Just you know, you find a place like this, I don't think you could ever exhaust it really. Anytime you can come out and find a pretty little silver coin like this, it makes it worthwhile. So on to the next one. Okay folks, I want to show you exactly what a solid signal looks like on the Garrett AT Pro. If I can get this signal back here. And if I can get it in my viewfinder. It's going to escape me. There it is. Okay. Hopefully that's focused. You see that coming in at 80, 81, 82. That's all day long a coin. Now watch it prove me wrong. I'll try to live dig it here and show you what I got. Okay, I got it out and it's in the plug. Haven't located it yet with the probe, but and I know it's close to the surface, but not close enough to pick it up from here. So flip that over, check the sides. Okay, here we have it right there. Just going to pop that open with my little shovel, and hopefully we'll have a little penny or something better. Yeah, I can see it already. There it is right here. That's a penny. But yeah, that was a classic signal for a penny, and I'm just going to see if I'm going to take it off the camera for a second and see if I can get a date off it. Hello there. Hello. Hello, puppy. Yeah, very nice, aren't you? What am I doing? Eh? Just gonna show this little happy puppy on my video here.
You should get
Okay, I haven't filmed anything in a while, quite frankly, because all I've been picking up is pennies. I must have about 20 pennies. I've been out maybe an hour, but it's got a really nice signal here. That's reading up 90. To me, that should be silver. I'll give you a look at the viewfinder there, or the LCD screen. High 80s, low 90s. To me, it's got to be silver, and it's fairly deep, so that's a good sign. I'll try to dig it live here. Let's see what we got. First of all, I'll get my probe out, see if that picks it up. Turn it on first. Yeah, that's good. Okay, it's nice and deep. It's fairly close to where the surface is right now. Let's pull out some silver, or could be just rusty iron, but oh, I know what it is. It's one of those blank bullet shells, A1A rifle bullet shell. Yeah, the armories isn't too far away from here, and they see how it's crimped at the end. That means it's been fired, and well, actually, maybe not, but even so, there's no harm in this. And I found a lot of these here. The armories is close by, and they have 21 gun salutes or parades and that sort of thing where they fire the blanks. So anyway, not a bad find. I thought it was silver, but maybe next one. Okay, I'm getting a high 80 signal here. Very promising, but you never know until you actually get it out. It's in the plug, I believe, although it's being very elusive. Nothing in the hole. When I scanned it with the detector, it was definitely in the plug. Let me see if I can break that open and get right inside there. Hopefully I won't damage whatever's making that nice tone. Oh, I can see already it's not a coin. Let me get, sorry about all the shaking around here, but there's something here. It's a big old copper elbow. That'll bring up the signal. That's all that is. Had me going, but you never know. These things make a high sound. That's all it is. Pure copper.
Well, I was doing just fine until it started snowing. Didn't expect that. There was no snow in the forecast. But yeah, it's coming down. The wind came up and the snow came down. So it's 20 to 4 in the afternoon. I was thinking about maybe waiting this out, but looks like it's pretty steady. So that may just be it for the day. I'll go home and have a look at the loot. I got quite a few modern coins. Some of the pennies might be older. I don't know. I haven't checked them yet. That one silver dime, which is nice. That makes it worthwhile. But yeah, so today's Thursday. I'll do the wrap up and post the video. Well, you'll be seeing it on Friday. I'm going to make it a regular Friday upload, so to YouTube. Digging Halton, guys.
Okay, we'll start with the pennies for this week. A record number of pennies. Just an amazing number, really. I think there's a total of 56 pennies that I found this week in my normal place that I go and I had been to dozens of times, but it just never seems to run out of pennies. So here they are. There's 50 newer ones, and then we have some older pennies as well, which I'm really happy with. They'll have to be cleaned up, but you see there's two there from 1945, one from 46, one from 47, one from 1950, two from 1951, and three from 1957. So there's still old coins in that park, and yeah, including a really special find that was dug live, and I'll focus on that in a little bit. Among the relics that I have found this week are these up here. Now, some military items. These are blank bullet shells, and they have a date stamped, or a year stamped on the bottom. And believe it or not, 2 of these go back to 1917, and the other one goes back to 1915. So these are World War I bullet blanks, and the Armories is close by the area where I dug these up, so there were obviously ceremonies taking place there involving rifles and these brass bullets. A nice little key, which I always like finding. Here's a bottle opener, a little free advertising for Ray, our real estate agent here in town, and also owns a self-storage facility. So there you go, Ray. I found a few more of those in previous hunts. Interesting little item here. It's a badge off of a tape measure. You can see that there. It's aluminum. Not sure exactly what that is there. It's a valve tap kind of thing, a plumbing fixture. This here, copper elbow, just rang up like crazy. It's pure copper, and just was a perfect sounding tone, and I really thought it was silver, but it's just copper. A zipper pull here. It says Urban Heritage on it. I thought that was a little bit of bling when I first saw it, but it's just a zipper pull. On to the next find here, which is pretty interesting. Did some research on this. You saw me dig it up, and this is a private first class insignia lapel pin that they started using these in 1970 when the Canadian Armed Forces split into the 3 divisions, Army, Navy, and Air Force. This is an Army private's lapel pin with the shanks still on the back there. So it's no older than 1970, but a cool find. So on to my other coins here. Let me widen the zoom out here a little bit. Not a bad week for regular spending coins either. I got 7 loonies, 3 quarters, 5 nickels, and 3 dimes. Not including my special ones. I came up with 2 silver dimes this week. One is from 1953, which is this one here, and you saw me dig that. And then the other one, my find of the week, I think, is a 1904 silver dime. Not in the greatest condition. Let me just focus in on that so you can see it better. As I said, not in the greatest condition, but hey, anytime you can pull up something that's 14 years old, you don't expect it to be perfect. So I think a week or 2 ago you saw me dig up this. It's a part of a kid's cap gun, and on it says, well, you see the word Gene, G-E-N-E right there, for Gene Autry. Did some research on that, and it's circa 1950s, so that was a cool find there. But the reason I'm bringing that up now is because this week I found this, and it's very similar to the Gene Autry gun part that I found, but this is a little bit more complete. It's got the simulated ivory carved pistol grips, and you can very clearly see Roy Rogers on the on this part here near the trigger. And I think these were made by the same company, only branded differently, because you see that's very similar to that there. But this could go back to the 1940s, this Roy Rogers pistol, so kind of a cool find. So that's the wrap up for this week, guys. I wanted to keep this short because I know it's a fairly long video, more than I intended. And let me just get into the giveaway here. So for you, those of you watching for the first time, I am going to be presenting one of my subscribers with a gift, random draw, and that is this beautiful set of mint condition Centennial Canada coins from 1967. It's complete, including the silver dollar there. So I'll be mailing these out at my own expense to the winner. So good luck on that, and the draw will take place on April 15th, and looking for 50 subscribers. And once again, if you have subscribed but your settings are on private for subscriptions, you should change that to public so I can see who you are, or just send me a quick comment down below the video. So that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll look forward to next week. Happy St. Paddy's Day.